Ciara and Future got together, which was while working together, and their connection in the studio subsequently translated into real life.
He's an amazing guy. Like, he's really a gentleman. And I wouldn't want to say too much and he'd be like, babe, like, what are you saying a whole lot?
Hello, it's your girl, Mimi in the middle, yes. Today we're unwinding from the middle with the Wilson family. Ciara and Russell, y'all, and this person called Future. Or should I say Newsom? But anyway, you know, Future has all these baby mamas and he is worried about Ciara and her husband. Future, she's a married woman now. This is nobody's baby's mama anymore. Okay? So be respectful. Y'all come on, and I'll meet you there.
So, Russell Wilson and Ciara are having the best time together. And once in a while, they even let us in on their spicy little secrets.
Okay, where's the craziest place you've done the deed?
Well, that's easy for you and I. It's the Venice, Italy streets.
But you know who was most likely gagging at the mention of Ciara and Russell, right? Her ex and baby daddy Future, who has not been happy at all about Russell's involvement in the life of his son.
You didn't even know this dude since for a few months and you bring it around your kid. Who does that? Nobody does that.
I mean, Future calling out Ciara and Russell is not anything new. It's actually becoming very predictable. But the latest incident was on July 13th when Quavo released the new song, Turn Your Click Up, featuring Future. Well, Future made it very clear that he still has a bone to pick with his son's stepfather. Like, he literally raps, "Go yard bag, tote the cutter, I got it out the field, F. Russell." Fans found that line disrespectful and distasteful, and many people online dragged Future, with one person writing on Twitter, "This has gotten really old really fast. He's gonna keep Russ's name in his mouth forever at this rate. The better man clearly won." Others found it even more disrespectful for Future to insult the man who was raising his son like his own. Like this person who added, "He's so mad that Ciara is in a happy and healthy relationship with that man who takes care of his son like he's his own. Just miserable." And another person was like, "Okay, bitter baby daddy, wasn't even no point in that, especially when he taking care of one of your many." The insult wasn't anything new, but how exactly did he become so bitter? Because people co-parent peacefully, but what is it about Russell and Ciara that Future can't stand? Honestly, there are a lot of things at play here that are making Future act so foul. So to understand that, we have to go way back to when Ciara and Future got together, which was while working together, and their connection in the studio subsequently translated into real life.
He's an amazing guy. Like, he's really a gentleman. And I wouldn't want to say too much and he'd be like, babe, like, what are you saying a whole lot? But he really is just an amazing man. Like, it's like when we were working and on the personal side of things, I really just saw an amazing person. And the way that he approached me and like just has been since day one is just like the way a man's supposed to be from my perspective. And so
they were even engaged in 2013 and welcomed a son together in 2014, only to break up that year after. Future had cheated on Ciara, which he denied, by the way. After dealing with a public heartbreak, Ciara took a second shot at love with Russell, and they got married in 2016. And since then, Future has not given them a moment's peace. At first, Future said that there was no bad blood and that he only wanted the best for Ciara.
I swear, man, I'm not thinking about her, man. I want her to be totally happy. Like, you gotta understand, you want a person to be happy. You have an ex-girlfriend that you had, but you want her to be happy, you're gonna still be bitter because she moved on. Like, I'm not bitter. People think I'm bitter because she moved on. I'm good. I'm taking care of me. I don't need him. She need him.
But that changed pretty quickly, and before we knew it, Future was saying all sorts of nasty things about both Ciara and Russell. For instance, when Future was asked about Russell and Ciara's decision to abstain until marriage, he mockingly told HuffPost Live, "He ain't tell me to wait. I guarantee you that. After we did it, we prayed." Future also made a couple of more comments here and there, and it actually got so bad that back in 2016, Ciara filed filed a lawsuit against Future for allegedly blasting her mothering skills and attacking her relationship with Russell to get clout for his music. First, she called out Future for a radio interview in which he discussed a photo of Russell pushing baby Future in his stroller.
So of course I wouldn't want somebody to push my son. Like, that's the number one rule. Like,
I agree.
If I was a kid and my mama had a dude pushing me, I would have jumped out the stroller and slapped the
I agree. I felt the
You
same
never
way.
do that in our community.
No.
You don't even bring a man around your son.
Future also said that Ciara probably set Russell up by letting them catch that photo and added that they should leave his son out of all publicity stunts. Funny how he said that, because many remember a time when Ciara started dating Future that she was taking care of his children very early on in their relationship, and that didn't seem to be a problem. But now that a man is taking care of his son, he has a problem. It's the double standard for many, and for Ciara as well.
I was involved very early in the stage of us getting to know each other, and that's been a big conversation. It's kind of like, well, what's the difference here?
Anyway, in her lawsuit, Ciara also mentioned a couple of other interviews where Future disrespected her and Russell before pointing out a Twitter rant where Future said Ciara had control problems and had to go through lawyers to see his son. Well, according to Ciara, she went out of her way to make sure Future saw their son and said that they had at least 19 visitations, some spanning several days from December 14 to the time that she had filed the lawsuit in 2016. Ciara also laid out various threats Future made, and one of them was the football emojis with guns pointing in their direction, which Future had posted a while back. She also mentioned Future's song Juice, in which he says, "Trying to F my baby mama? Dog, what's up with you? You gonna make me get that heat. I'm pulling up on you." Well, Future also filed a countersuit, claiming that Ciara didn't have a high enough public profile to be defamed and referred to her last album as a flop. Eventually, both lawsuits were thrown out of the courtroom. Actually, for a while, it seemed like things had calmed down. But in 2019, Future went on Apple Music's Beats One and criticized Russell for doing exactly what Ciara tells him to do and not being a man. Even in 2022, there were still signs that there was still something going on after Ciara and Russell left Drake's Super Bowl party literally as soon as Future showed up. Well, some people think that the one issue that Future has that probably makes him say all these nasty things, other than the fact that Russell is openly loving on his child and even posting about it on social media, is this. Remember when Ciara and Future broke up and everyone was dragging Future for cheating on Ciara? According to Future, even though Ciara knew the truth, she just allowed her fans to drag him through the mud.
She just went along with the cheating rumors and never said anything. Like, issue a statement saying, leave our personal life alone. And I wouldn't have to say anything about it.
That is something that bothered him for years. But regardless of what Future has said about Russell and Ciara, Ciara has always made it look like moving on from Future to Russell was the best decision ever.
And his conversation, it was just different. The way he looked at life, it was different. Also, the energy with my son, it just felt right. And then, of course, the consistency. He's consistent.
Got it.
That consistency is so crucial.
It is.
And maybe there are those who say that Ciara and Russell moved on from very serious relationships very quickly and probably started their own family a little too soon and maybe even overshare about their intimate life. A lot of Future's fans have also been saying that some of the things Russell posts about their son may be hurtful to Future, but that hasn't stopped Ciara and Russell from living their best lives together.
When was our first date and what did we do?
Well, really, the first time I considered our first date was you actually were practicing. You're getting ready for your concert and all that. And to pick you up, we drove down Sunset, all the way down to Santa Monica, and then going to the Georgian Hotel. There's a little corner spot that we sat at, and I actually took you there just recently on our anniversary. But that was our first little date. And that was the best time of my life because...
I mean, Ciara does look really happy with Russell, but I know a lot of y'all have a lot to say about Russell parading Future's kid around like his own. But does that justify Future openly insulting the man who's taking care of his son to the point that he's raising him like his own and also disrespecting the mother of the same son in the process?
I don't think so. Anyway, did y'all find that to be a very interesting story? Honey, life is too short to be worrying about who's the father to your child. If you can't be a father to your child 24/7? What difference does it make? If you will, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Did I say hit that notification bell? Beat that notification bell and make those awesome comments. Until next time, thanks for watching.